Hey, what's going on, guys? Michael here. Hope you're having a great day. Today I'm here to watch Dr. Stone Season 4, Episode 36. This is the second to last episode of Dr. Stone, period, which is crazy. I mean, I feel like the journey has flew by. The episodes have been just such a fun watch. You don't think about the episode count until it approaches you, and now it's like, damn. It's also getting me excited with the fact that we're finally on the moon. We're probably going to find out the mystery of Y-Man this episode, if not next episode, but I'm really interested to see how it all wraps up because I'm just like, I want to see all the characters, before the show ends. And I want to just get a wholesome conclusion, maybe a little post time skip. Is that too much to ask for? I don't know, but we'll see. Really excited though. We finally landed on the moon and Rusui was set to man the ship because we needed someone to stay on the ship essentially. So that was really selfless of him, and the others are going to be able to go out and explore. But yeah, I'm glad Rusui is just here with us. I know he's not exploring, but the fact that he's able to just be on the moon is a lot better than him not being able to go at all. So really excited to get into this though. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh, I'm already so excited. From a primitive world all the way to the surface of the moon. I want to say I really like the way the spacesuits look right now. I thought the black ones were gonna be what they were gonna wear throughout the journey, but yeah, this one looks sick. You know how usually our technology is built from the orange color copper? I don't know, but think back to our first cell phone and whatnot, like it's all just orange aesthetics. It's really cool that's incorporated into the spacesuit itself, if that makes sense. This is so hype. Interesting. And there is an on and off switch. Oh, right. The petrification beam can be both a weapon and a healing item. Wow. Yeah. I didn't even think of that because it's like you're not gonna be able to speak to each other, let alone speak to the Medusa. Mm-hmm. Yo, don't say that. About to end the mission instantly. We're wasting oxygen. How much time do they have? I'm so hyped, jeez. Are they on a moon motorcycle? Oh, a Land Rover. The Taurus Litro Valley. The music is so good too. Still can't believe this is the second to last episode. Oh, are we about to see Y-Man? We're about to finally figure out the mystery. Who's driving it? Is it Senku? Right around the neck of the moon bunny. Yeah, when we used the satellite photos. Driving around in this shiny ass thing. We're literally going to the dark zone. Like, we don't know what it is, and it's pitch black. Assuming that's what it's gonna be in real life as well, which is horrific. Is that from a previous mission? Okay. It's a pretty calm journey so far. Please release the capsule Medusa. What? Wait, what? Is this Senku? This is already getting freaky. What? This is not Senku. What? So Y-Man has a hold of their electronics. I'm assuming Senku is not saying anything, but Y-Man has a hold of the comms and is like falsifying info to Kohaku. Good catch. Right. Oh my god, that's effing scary. The scary music, because it's done that before. Oh my god. I literally haven't watched an anime this scary in a long time. If not, like, never before. You know, I've watched Uzumaki, if you know Junji Ito. And that's different because I'm going into it knowing I'm gonna see something scary. But that image just now, Jesus Christ, that is awesome. You know, I love horror, but that scared the hell out of me. Oh my god. Jesus. What is Y Man? You practiced for that. Cool. Damn. I can't believe we saw a monster Senku drawing. That's it for the capsule though. Like we don't have the Medusa anymore. This is so scary, bro. I love it. It's making me teary-eyed how, like, you know, crazy this is. So this is the true form of the sinister black sprite. What are we looking at? It's almost like it's alive. It's moving. Oh shit! It's just surreal finally seeing the mystery itself. It was all you. The black smoke? Or is there something in the smoke? Oh god, we lost signal. This is crazy. Oh my god, look at all the rings! Wow. The way they shot that too, just the panning of the camera was so cool. It's like, you know, obviously it's reminding me of the temple when there was just so much rings built in the form of a pyramid or a temple. Damn. It's the Medusa I threw, the one we brought from Earth. You can speak through the radio, can't you? I'm getting so much goosebumps. Holy. This music is perfect for this too. So, I think this is confirming the fact that Medusa itself is a sentient AI, right? It's Y Man has literally been all the Medusas. I am getting crazy goosebumps. Oh my gosh. And now it finally makes sense because going back to when the glass broke, the thing sealed, it instantly broke it and set out its own like petrification beam in retaliation. You remember Yo and again? So I assume oxygen is a requirement it needs to survive, or I don't even know because in space there's no oxygen, but maybe we'll get back to that.
Do you wanna die?
Oh my god. I love the voice actor for Y Man too, the voice effects. It's asking if we want to perish. So all this time Y Man could have spoke, but it pretended to just be a ring and not give any hints that it's actually living. Isn't trying to kill us, but trying to petrify us so we don't die? Oh wow. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but is it like one of those things where an AI goes rogue and it takes the wishes of humanity, but it misinterprets it? So you know, humanity wants to forever heal themselves and never die. So petrification is a means to that answer. What? Yeah, Gen's holding the gift though. What would they even regard as a gift anyways? It feels so almighty in that capsule. So Y Man is literally the thing we've had the whole time. That's crazy. What a sick visualization of Senku's mind. It did us the courtesy of asking if we want to die. Continuing to live is important for these guys too. That's a sick shot. We can reload those diamond batteries you need to energize yourselves. In exchange, our demands are you gotta be super polite when you negotiate. Cut that shit out though. It's always so hilarious whenever Senku's negotiating. Gen's always on the side freaking out because he's like, this guy is going to be so tactless and just speak his mind. Never gets old. What? Wide Man has people? And it's like a female voice? Okay, they aren't a monolith. Interesting. There's a wide man population. What an elegant creature. To promise eternal life to intelligent beings there. In exchange for having its own kind raised. Wow. I never thought Wyman was going to be like a robot that would not take over the world, but like a parasite, you know, as Zeno's phrasing it. That's so interesting for all civilizations. For any planet emitting regularly modulated radio waves, this is evidence of intelligent life. Wow. Okay, so before he goes on about the swallows, anything that emitted radio waves were what activated the petrification rain because they want to preserve the intelligent species for them to also eventually preserve the Y-Man species. It's like, you know, symbiosis. An advanced party is first dispatched. The DNA of a fortunate life entity is targeted. It literally just flies around in the sky. That's crazy. For all creatures, life eventually is terminated. For us too, this is true, right? They could run out of battery. Oxygen? Okay. Y-Man are machine from oxidation. Oh. It's kind of ironic Y-Man's terrified of death. Yep. Oh my god. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try and like... We're obviously gonna negotiate with Y-Man, but are we going to continue working with the rings? What's the point of living life though if you're stuck in stone? You know? It's crazy. This is the host we chose. Is the pyramid activating? Or no, that's just the source of the petrification, right? We're getting, you know, a visual now. Oh! So the smarter you are, the more radio waves you have in your brain, which allows you to be activated faster. Functioning was ceased by oxygen. I see. That makes sense why Zeno and Senku were the first people to get released. Damn, they caused so much tragedy though. I still remember bawling my eyes out watching the flashback arc with Byakuya. Oh my god. Are they gonna keep showing this? It's gonna make me teary-eyed and cry. Oh my gosh. After 3,000 orbits, the regular signal of crystals being polished. Simplified. Wait, let me rewind that. The regular signal of crystals being polished was amplified by hair accessories inadvertently. So people in the treasure island polished crystals and they wore the thing on their heads. And that acted as like a crazy signal, functioning as dipole antennas. And what did that do in effect? Did it cause the petrification rain? Oh, interesting. At least the same frequency by which humans spoke at? Oh no, the radios were transmitted through the dipole antenna. God's voice? This is horrible. We demonstrated eternal life. It's my goat, Senku. The monkeys. Humanity's response to our attempt to be nurtured was dismissal. Yeah. I mean, that's such a hard conclusion to come to. I mean, Senku's literally the dream team of scientists, and he went on quite a journey because, first of all, there's humans fighting with humans, right? That's also what took us so long in Dr. Stone to get to the point where we're at. An inferior kind. Just when they were thinking that, he made GPS, I remember. No, it is not desired. But wait, is the Medusa just an outer spatial force? Reconvey the glory of petrification. Wow. So they're really willing to just go into this infinite cycle to try and find someone who appreciates the glory of petrification. But, you know, obviously, just the concept of petrification is so undesirable because you're locked in stone and nobody would really want, well, the average person wouldn't want that. The effects of the petrification look so beautiful though, you know, horrible as it is. Your behavior entirely undecipherable. So that's why you asked if we wanted to die. Oh, it was trying to figure out more about us, not as if it was a death threat. What was that misfire then? And were they happy about that? Because, I mean, oxidation is how they die. Bro got scared. I'm sorry. Their faces in that moment is hilarious. I must issue a signal using a petrification wave. They were trying to convey that they like this environment. Well, we know what Y-Man is now. That's crazy. And oh yeah, more at the end. I'm just happy we found out. It's so nice we can literally just keep asking it questions and it's answering it, you know, one by one. They petrify small creatures. The creatures go. That's why the Y-Man challenge we're hoping for. Right. Cause so much tragedy, it's insane. On arriving at the satellite, we discovered abandoned interplanetary craft. Okay, so literally they travel along space looking for planet life and they determine if it's worthy to replicate the population. What's interesting is this also kind of confirms there's life on other planets because they said the planet on this life seems worthy, right? So that means they've seen life on other planets. So, you know, there's aliens in the Dr. Stone universe, but I also think there's aliens out there as well, you know, in the universe. Side note, I'm just going on a long tangent now, but your value was overestimated. Right. Giving Gravity the finger. Are we about to shoot the net trap at it? Oh no, we're continuing our negotiation. I want to negotiate with you one-on-one. Negotiating with Wyman. Senku has balls of steel. We humankind. Duke it out. What? This episode was so good. Oh my god. We solved the mystery. We know what Wyman is. We know the goals of Wyman. It's an artificial intelligent life force. It wanted to convey the message. You want this petrification power because death is something we all are deathly afraid of, especially with the rings. They can't reproduce. They're not like humans where, you can give birth to new rings. You need people to be smart enough to craft these rings themselves, and that's how you kind of become more. And also, to live longer, you need to have people replace your batteries because they don't really have they don't have hands, obviously. Bro, this writing is peak. Inagaki somehow found a way to subvert my expectations in the furthest way possible, but also in such a way that makes sense. If it's like a mad scientist living on the moon with his secret moon base and petrifying everyone out of spite and at random times, that theory would not make sense at all, because that's what I originally thought, right? I thought Wyman was this evil mastermind, and I don't know, that would not be the case. That moment with Senku, with Wyman controlling the comms of Senku to Kohaku was one of the scariest anime moments I've witnessed in my in my life. Like, I've been watching anime for a long time now, and that's one of the scariest moments I've seen in anime. I've watched horror anime, like I said, it was Maki, and there's actually not a lot of good horror anime, in my opinion. I'm talking about, like, pure horror to make you feel fear, because the fact that this is such a, like, wholesome show too, and it's all about the pursuit of science, you don't think about the horrors that come with the mystery of the show. But yeah, 10 out of 10 episode. Next episode is the finale, and that's crazy. I mean, I started watching this anime like 1 year ago, but I assume you guys have been like concurrent viewers. You started a long time ago and have watched the new season's release. So I can only imagine how long the journey has been, but when we get there next week, we'll get there. If you guys enjoyed my reaction though, please hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More importantly, make sure you guys have a lovely day. Peace.